Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, December 15. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller has pledged to improve the conditions of children and young people in correctional institutions. She was speaking at the official opening of the Armadale Skills Training Center in St. Anne.
The government has put in place improved health provisions, intervention programs, better staffing, and emergency management and response systems. We have employed specialist teachers for a number of academic subject areas in our juvenile institutions. We have gone the extra mile to recruit additional teachers under the JIS program.
125 recruits from Armadale, Alexandria, Bethany and the surrounding communities in St. Anne will use the center to benefit from programs offered by the Heart Trust NTA. These include air conditioning and refrigeration, general construction, carpentry and furniture making. With the winter tourist season officially beginning today, Tourism Minister Dr. Wickham McNeil says brand Jamaica has grown. He says over the last 6 decades, the tourism sector has transformed from a seasonal economic activity to a year-round industry. The tourism minister adds that Jamaica's ability to welcome over 3 million visitors annually is due to the work of a particular organization.
We're paying tribute to the tremendous role that the Jamaica Tourist Board is playing as an institution in the development of tourism in Jamaica.
Dr. McNeil was speaking at the Jamaica Tourist Board's 60th anniversary luncheon where the pioneers of the industry were honored. Taxi operators are being urged to become compliant with the new color coding policies implemented by the Transport Authority. Under the new policy, route taxis should have a globe clearly marked taxi affixed to the top of the vehicle, as well as a 4-inch black and white checkered strip running down the side of the vehicle. Similarly, hackney carriages should have the globe and a black and yellow strip affixed to the vehicle.
Now, these standards are now part of our regulations. They are gazetted. Our priority is safety and security of our commuters and all road users.
The managing director of the Transport Authority adds that during the February to March 2016 period, the regulator will only issue or renew the licenses of taxi operators who meet the requirements. Operators are reminded to meet the March 31 deadline as there will be no grace period or extension. Mr. Foster said the new measures will help the authority to better monitor public transportation, improve order, and assist commuters in identifying legal taxi operators. He was addressing a recent JIS think tank. Mayday High in Manchester has received a $4.5 million multipurpose court from the Sports Development Foundation. It's in keeping with government's pledge to improve sporting infrastructure across the island.
We are expecting that out of these sporting facilities which are being developed across Jamaica, that our young people will recognize that sports brings people together. It allows for us to interact with each other, how to share with each other, how to live with each other, how to play a team sport and not only to be dependent on self.
The Bellevue Hospital in St. Andrew and the Port Antonio Infirmary in Portland have received $3,000 to improve their operations. The checks were handed over recently by Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Minister Senator A.J. Nicholson. The money was donated through the Jamaican Embassy in Washington and represents funds collected during its Independence Church service in August. Approximately 62 residents receive care through the Port Antonio Infirmary, and the Bellevue Hospital caters to about 800 patients. And finally, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller has paid tribute to trade unionist Lloyd Goodley, who passed away on Monday. Mr. Goodley was a former president of the Jamaica Confederation of Trade Unions and former General Secretary of the National Workers' Union. In a statement, the Prime Minister said Jamaica had lost a brilliant nation builder and a passionate advocate for workers' rights. As head of the Labour Market Reform Commission, the Prime Minister said Mr. Goodley was an integral part of Jamaica's initiative to transform labour productivity and generate economic growth and development. Condolences have also been extended to his wife Yvette, daughter Elizabeth, and other members of his family. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Thank you for watching.